Russia being one of the countries with a military force capable of this status, making Russia quite respected by other countries, including its rivals and enemies. In addition to the army-owned, Russia also has a lot of advanced military weaponry, with terrible capabilities of various types. One that is quite interesting is the Tu-22M3 bomber, following its specifications. Russian Tu-22M3 bomber specifications. Tupolev Tu-22M3 is one of the variants owned by the Tu-22M aircraft. For your information, the Tu-22M itself is a Russian strategic bomber that has been developed since the Soviet Union era. The bomber was developed by the Soviet Union during the Cold War era, and its first prototype flew in 1977. After many trials and quality improvements, the Tu-22M3 entered service in 1989. When compared to its predecessor, this aircraft has many features that have been improved to overcome existing shortcomings in its performance. This Russian bomber can reach up to 6,800 kilometers, or about 4,200 miles. While the maximum altitude that can be reached is 14,000 meters with a rate of ascent of 15 meters per second. Meanwhile, for its own speed can reach 2,200 kilometers per hour, Mach 1.88. Turning to the runway, the Tu-22M3 is powered by two Kuznetsov NK-25 turbofan engines mounted in the body, with large air intakes and dual exhausts. In the arsenal it carries, this Russian bomber can embed several weapons, such as cruise missiles, anti-ship missiles, and bombs. In the history of its operation, the Tu-22M3 has been involved in many operations, including during the war against Ukraine. Russia used it to attack the Azovstal plant in Mariupol then, around June 2022. They also used it to support airstrikes from Belarusian territory at that time. Ukrainian intelligence estimated that there were 6 bomber units, carrying 12 X-22 type cruise missiles. British military intelligence said a Ukrainian drone strike on an airfield on Russian territory at the end of last week was likely to have destroyed a nuclear-capable Tu-22M3 long-range supersonic bomber. In a regular update in Ukraine on Tuesday, 22/8/2023, British military intelligence said a Tu-22M3 backfire medium bomber from Russia's long-range aviation (LRA) was most likely destroyed at Soltsy-2 airbase in Novgorod Oblast, 650 kilometers (403 miles) from the Ukrainian border. Russia often used Tu-22M3 aircraft to bomb Ukraine, where it was a notoriously inaccurate heavy anti-ship missile, which the aircraft fired. Russia said it used high-precision missiles to strike targets, and did not deliberately target civilians or civilian targets, but this statement was rejected by Kyiv and its allies. The destruction of the aircraft, which can be equipped with conventional or nuclear warheads, exposes the vulnerability to drone attacks of the Russian fleet, consisting of long-range bombers with old age. According to satellite imagery reviewed by Reuters, the attack prompted Russia to relocate other aircraft of the same type from the airfield to an alternative base farther away from Ukraine. Unconfirmed media reports said they had been flown to a base in northern Russia. Satellite images taken 2 days after the attack or on August 21 from the same airfield show a burned patch of land. Judging by its shape, this looks like the remains of an aircraft on the runway, where images from the same site on August 8 showed a military aircraft.